2 days back, the title of my speech was Arranged Marriage. I changed it to Arranged Marriage 101. I was talking about it with my co-worker, and he said, Arranged marriage? What on earth is that? And then it struck me. There may be quite a few people here in this audience who have absolutely no concept of what an arranged marriage is. So, I need to start with the basics. What exactly is an arranged marriage? It is a legal union between a man from Mars and a woman from Venus. Or it could be a union between the same sex. It is legal in many states, you know. But it is important that this union is facilitated by a third party. And most likely, it would be your family or friends. It is not based on love. And before the engagement, there is no courtship or dating. It's a very funny concept. All your life, you are raised saying, your parents tell you, do not trust a stranger. And when it comes to an arranged marriage, they tell you, you spend the rest of your life with a stranger. Funny, isn't it? You must be curious to know how this process works. I will tell you my own story. Yes, I had an arranged marriage. You have a surprised look on your face. I know what you're thinking. Such a smart woman like me could not have a love match. But I am not a loser. There were many guys who wanted to marry me. It's a long story. I would cover it in another speech. But for now, I'll tell you how it happened. I was in India, 25 years old, still single. Back then, if a girl was single at the age of 25, every Tom, Dick and Harry asked her, how come you're still single? They would ask her parents, when are you getting your daughter married? My parents fell for this pressure. So one day, when I came back from work, they announced to me, we are going to find a suitable match for you. I was shocked. I said to them, I hope you're not kidding. I sobbed. I threw tantrums, just like a teenager. But of no avail. They were adamant. But then, I thought to myself, my biological clock is ticking. Just like Melissa Tomei from the movie My Cousin Vinny. And the Prince Charming, who was going to come on a white horse, he's nowhere to be found. So I reluctantly agreed to my parents' proposal. So guess what? The very next day, they started preparing for it. The first thing was to prepare a matrimonial resume along with my portrait. And what this resume was about, just like the one we give in a job interview, except that it had some additional things. Like, I had to say, what a good cook I was. Although I've never entered the kitchen. By the way, that's a secret, okay? My husband still doesn't know I lied on my resume. And he couldn't find it out either, because I learned how to cook soon after I got married. So my parents exchanged this information with other prospective groups, and then they shortlisted about a few guys. Then the time came of the interview. Yes, matrimonial interview. The first person on the list was somebody from the United States. I was not interested in him, because marrying him would mean I would have to leave my country, my career, my family, and move to another country. But I decided to meet him, mainly because my parents pressured me, and it would give me a good experience of how to give an interview. But who knew? As soon as I saw him, the Cupid's arrow hit me. And it was love at first sight. And the rest is history. We have been happily married for last 27 years. The concurrence between the two of us really worked out wonders. And I'm biased for this arranged marriage because it's been it's a marital bliss. Let me tell you the few advantages. Number one, the expectations are lower. You hardly know this person, so whatever comes on the table, you like it. Secondly, big family support, because they are the one who chose the person. Now, if things go wrong, they will support you 100%. They may even pay for the wedding expense, and in future may even babysit the kids. It's a win-win situation. My advice to you, if you fall in love and you guys decide to get married, that's the most wonderful thing. But if it doesn't happen, then don't discard the option of an arranged marriage. You see how happily I am married? Hey, you never know. You might be happy too. And if you want to hear more about it, do come to the next Toastmaster meetings. I will be talking about it more in my next speeches. Back to you, Mr. Toastmaster.